Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Cyber Slayer. So, I've made a mistake. I'm sorry about this. Because I said in the last time that I saw in the comments that the NG is using the rapier or something, but it was not him, it was about Liu. So yeah, I've misremembered that. I'm sorry. So yeah, anyway, let's just go to the episode. Today, you can hear me probably a bit louder than usual, because I've got my first comment about audio not being actually like loud enough. So I don't think it's on my side, because I hear everything just fine after I edit everything out. But I still have some room to manipulate the audio to not make this like extremely loud, and will just like cut off the sentences. Basically, it's still on green, sometimes on yellow right now. I usually try to keep it on like green bar area on the recording, but yeah, we'll see. It's going to be slightly louder, so I wonder how it's going to be. Let me know if this is too loud for you or this is okay, because, you know, together we can find the solution. Let's just go to the episode and let's see. I'm going to attack. As the Russians prepare to withdraw, Taoluo leaves them to their businesses and exits the warehouse alone. Thinking of Ran, whom he killed, he feels a sudden urge to claim his body from the Russians. But what would be the meaning of such sentimentality now? Oh. It was Taoluo himself, after all, who decided to abandon his humanity and become a demon to take back Ruili's soul. So sorry, it's kind of loud outside, so I will just close the window. Sorry about that. Also, I'm not going to cut this. Yeah, let's do it. Take back Ruili's soul, yeah. No one forced this on him. He gazes briefly at the Hangpu River, its water-colored rainbow by the light of dawn that departs the shore at a brisk pace. Okay, so I ended just before the fade out. Just typical me. Oh, he's back to the shrine. Or like, whatever place is this? Shrine or whatever. This is like hideout for Taoluo and Giant Ruili. Night has fallen on Shanghai once more. No one yet knows, however, that this night will be hotter than usual. After waking from the short sleep, Taoluo spent some time meditating to gather his internal energies. Before he knows it, the hour of rendezvous with the Russians is nearly at hand. Compared to the degree of men with their tackloads of modern weaponry, Taoluo has fewer preparations to make. Once he checked that his Wodao blade is properly seated and tightened the hilt wrapping, he's ready to go. Okay, so he's not going to take Ruili with him, yeah, that makes perfect sense. He throws on his useless environmental coat, then addresses Ruili, who is crouching in the corner of the room. He expected Ruili to not obediently like always, but tonight for some reason she shows him her back in silence.
Ruili?
Huh. Is she like more self-aware now? Like, he have the sword now, and she thinks like he's going into danger and he may not come back. Maybe she can feel it. I mean, she have like childish personality, but right now, and mentality, but maybe that's why she's like aware of stuff like that, you know, because kids usually like, you know, realize stuff just by looking at stuff. So yeah, surely she must hurt him. Could she be unable to respond? Anxiety immediately wells up in Taoluo's chest. Really, very existence is the miracle. Who knows what may happen to her? Fearing the worst, Taoluo creeps around her and peers teemingly at her face. To find that she's neither damaged or malfunctioning, but merely pouting. Oh, okay, so she's just like... So she's not feeling like he will not come back, she's feeling like angry because he's not taking her with him. Okay. Okay. Okay, never mind then. She's still just a kid. It was nothing. Just a bored Ruili, childishly demanding attention. Relieved, Taoluo smiles warmly at her reaction. So reminiscent of his sister when she was small. Oh yeah, you do. And after you finish this job, she will gain some other personality, some other thoughts. So I wonder... So, like, what kind of like personality are we going to get this time? Patting her head, her little head gently, as not to endure strain on her tiny neck, Taolu assures really that he is thinking of her. The head of my... Okay, I wanted to say enemies, but not enemies. The head of you. Basically. The head of your soul. Yeah. This is going to be, like I said, this is going to be the first time when Ruili takes the information from the head while she's like self-aware. This is going to be weird. I wonder if Taolo will have to like force it on her, like, you know, like keep her steady, hold her, so like the transfer can complete, because I mean, come on. She will like be holding like the severed head, right? And then like the stuff will happen, like head will start melting. This is going to be bad. We'll see. Yeah, it's not going to be fun. Okay. Maybe she will like remember how to play. Maybe she will start playing the instrument. Does she have the instrument here maybe somewhere hidden? Maybe. If he wants to be sure of her safety, the best choice would be to put Ruili in standby mode. Oh, he can still do that, right? She's just a gynoid. She's still just a gynoid, yeah. True. That makes sense. A gynoid power switch is located under the skin at the nape of the neck. He need only press his finger into the hole there. By shutting her down and hiding her somewhere, he could eliminate the chance that she might get into trouble. Yeah. However, Taolo cannot abide the thought of threatening her like at all. Also, I made a vote poll in Community Tab recently. Who's do you like more? Akane from Hanachirasu or Taoluo from Cyber Slayer? And Akane won pretty much easily, I would say. Like, you think like Akane is better protagonist? And so far, I agree with this, actually. I didn't finish Cyber Slayer yet, but I finished Hanachirasu, and yeah, from the development, I think, like, still Akane is better. But, yeah. For his lively talkative sister to return to being cold, lifeless machine. Even temporarily, it will be like killing her all over again, yeah. The really body is now nothing more than a synthetic sex toy. Yet, as foolish as it might be, Taoluo wants to avert his eyes from that truth as best as he can. Yeah, it makes if he makes it back alive tonight, he will have another fragment of Ruili's soul with him. What will she remember next? Yeah, perhaps her skill in song and dance will return. That's what I was wondering about. Or the modesty and elegance you possess as a woman of class. That might be as well. Maybe it will be the sharp wit with which she always teased her brother. Little by little, Ruil is returning to her old self. The mere thought of her, where the journey will end, fills Tauluo's heart with the warmth. As he leaves the temple, he checks the position of the 3 sensors he placed around the entrance, hidden well enough that one who is not actively looking for them will find them. Even if the intruders appear, Ruil will learn of the anomaly first. He would like to provide heavier security, but there is danger that Ruil might accidentally trigger any traps he lays. Yep, makes sense. I mean, she's probably going to get bored and start walking around, right? Because she have like little kid personality and mindset, so yeah, she's going to be like, there's nothing to do, so I would just like walk around. He hopes that he won't have to leave her alone for long, but there is no prediction how tonight's battle will go. No doubt, it will be utter chaos, where every moment requires flexible judgment. Tauluo whispers to himself, then vanishes into the darkness of the dead city. Like, I have like very like terrible like I don't know why, like I cannot like think of like a happy ending for the story. I don't think there's going to be like happy ending, like hey yeah, I have my sister back, so yeah, all good. There's going to be someone dead, someone's like not wanting to live, like really, because she will remember what happened to her. Also there's like possibility as well, like maybe like the guys are dead, yeah, sure, but like there's like a lot of people, maybe some new characters that we never seen before, so there's like also a possibility that let's say like the worst possibility, I think, for like this game to end, and like the most terrifying one, is that Ruili will be back, like a whole part will be back as a giant Ruili. Then they will like capture the Tauluo and Ruili. They will rape Ruili again, but this time in this body. What the fuck? And Tauluo will have to look at this, and then he will break, or they will kill him, and then they will split her soul again into the 5 toys, basically. This is like the darkest idea I can think of. Like, this is like the peak darkest thing that could like ever happen in this story. And I think like it's possible. Like, we can have new characters who could do that to her. Like, what the fuck? There's no going to be happy ending. Oh my god, there's so not going to be. After Tauluo leaves, Ruili whiles away the time with her silver bracket and the metal tube from the beach as toys. Playing her by herself is boring, but she could never disobey her brother. He always promised her that he would come back if she behaved herself, and so Ruili always waited. In that big mansion, she waited alone. She lived somewhere else back then. She remembers. Somewhere not here. Okay, so she have like some memory of her past. Now and then, fragments of memory drift through her mind like bubbles rising on the surface of the lake. She sees images of people and places that seem familiar, but are always far too vague to make out. Even so, she is struck by the feeling that there is some vast difference between who she was when she lived those images and who she is now. Yet Ruili lacks the will and nerve to delve deeper into the secrets of herself. Once she tries all those armor-force thoughts, she returns to feeling idly with her accessories and clothing. This continues for some time until Ruili looks up at the sound of footsteps approaching. Wait, there's no alarm. What the fuck? There's someone who knows about the traps. Someone's betrayed Tauluo. Holy shit. This is bad. Growl crouching beneath the steady threads. Someone has entered the temple. Hide. Hide. Before he left, Tauluo said He arranged it so Rui would know first if someone came. Yeah, but someone knows about traps apparently. And yet...
こんばんは、ルイリー。
How the fuck did you get here? How the fuck did this guy knows about this place and her? What? The man gaze is kind and gentle. He, as through he knows who really is.
俺のことは覚えているかい?
Thank God she don't remember you. I mean, that's bad because you can manipulate her now, but yeah, you did terrible things to her. Now that he mentions it, he does seem kind of familiar. Oh no. After staring at his face, the girl suddenly clasped her hands together. Great, yeah. She remembers that. Oh, this is first time we see Liu. Actually, you have like dragon on his chest. That's cool. Of course, now she remembers. This man used to visit the mansion after her. He was always close with Tao Luo. This is bad. This is terribly bad.
そうだよ。
She's going to be captured.
今の君にとっては、俺もその程度の存在でしかないんだね。
Yeah. The man smiles really. Yeah. His eyes looking off into the distance. You do not going to. No. Sensing something low in his expression, Rui suddenly feels like apologizing. Yeah. Yeah, Leo can't wait to hear you remembering him. Yeah.
そうか。それは楽しみ。
Great. The man nods, then continues, in a bright voice, as though trying to cheer her up.
幸せな思い出がたくさん見つかるといいな。
Uh-huh. Great. I mean, most of her memories are fine. The problem is the last part. Like the end of her life. Uh-huh. Oh! He's with her! Oh, fuck. He's with, like, his really. Okay. A man steps slightly off the side, revealing the other person who's standing behind him all this time. Really is entranced by the woman white silk quipao and material dazzling, bright, even in the gloom of the temple. White silk quipao. This dress is called quipao? I've never heard about that.
紹介しよう。俺の連れのルイリーだ。
Yeah. Oh god, this confrontation. You just confront her with her own. What the fuck? What is this mindfuck? Yeah, and this one is as well.
そう。だがこの子も君と同じルイリーなんだ。この顔をよく見てごらん。見覚えがないかい?
What a guy. How did you find her? With a befuddled expression, really stares at the woman's black hair, long and shiny, and her beautiful, vaguely stereotypical features. There is something. No. There is something. She feels like she's gazed at face in the mirror many times before. And yet, it's different from the face she wears now. Didn't face her much. I mean, she still have like mindset of the kid. But yeah.
顔したルイリがいて、
Uh-huh.
私もやっぱりルイリで、あれ、よくわからなくなっちゃったよ。
Still smiling, the same soft smile, the man watches the perplexed Muruili with gentle eyes.
いいんだよ。いろいろと考えて疲れただろう。
Yeah?
大したことじゃない。忘れておしまい。今君は夢を見てるんだ。
Okay.
夢？これ、夢なの？
Is he going to like disable her? Like to click the button and then capture her?
だからゆっくりお休み。次に目を覚ますときはタオローも戻っているよ。
Okay. The man gently covers Rui's face with his hand and closed her eyelids.
さよなら、ルイリー。タオローのことは眠ってお待ち。
さよなら、リュウさん。兄様が帰ってきたらお話しするね。
それはいいね。
Yeah, he will be surprised. Hell, he will be surprised. The man leaves with an amused chuckle. Listening to his footsteps recede, Ruile keeps her eyes closed and waits for the strange dream to end. How did he find them? What is happening? Whoa, I did not expect this.